Kentucky's receiving corps took another hit Saturday when Mark Stoops announced that senior wideout Dorian Baker will miss the 2017 season, or the majority of it, after suffering an ankle injury during today's scrimmage. He did not elaborate on how he sustained the injury or what the timetable for his return would be. Now, with Baker's absence, that means that the players around him will have to step up. Kentucky is fairly young at receiver, at least in terms of playing time. Without Jeff Badette, remember he transferred to Oklahoma, Juice Johnson, the most seasoned of the veterans. Stoops said that there could be as many as 4 freshmen that could play receiver this season, and Eddie Grand named 2 that could be immediate playmakers.
With that or without that, I think there's no question. I mean, those guys were going to travel, and now if there is something, then you know, they're going to have to step up. But they've made some plays. Cleveland made some really good plays today. Scored a touchdown. He gets open. He's physical. Had some shots at Lynn today, and you know, he's made them in practice. But he'll make them. I think he will. He'll make some of those plays that were. I don't know about routine, but we got to make them in this league. But they certainly, you know, getting open, and the vertical speed with them is really good. So, you know, those young guys have improved.
Kentucky commit Jarren Williams had a stellar debut in his season opener Friday. The 4-star quarterback completed 20 of 36 passes for 301 yards and 3 touchdowns, including the game-winning 8-yard TD in the 4th quarter. The nation's number 7 dual-threat quarterback also rushed for 43 yards as Central Gwinnett beat rival South Gwinnett 28-24. Dominique Hawkins and Dakari Johnson were back in Lexington this morning, signing autographs and meeting fans at the All Sports in Fayette Mall. It's been a hectic summer for Dom. After playing Summer League with the Lakers, he recently tried out for the Philadelphia Eagles, saying that right now he's weighing out his options, trying to find out what will be best for him in the future. He said you never know when it comes to football. He's making a decision here in the next couple of weeks. Another cat that's had a crazy summer, Dom's former roommate, Derek Willis. And Dom couldn't be more proud of his friend.
Oh, yeah, he's having a crazy month. I'm pretty sure he's been totally busy with just the wedding itself, though, planning all that stuff. But I'm very proud of him to get the contract in Detroit. He deserved it, and hopefully continue to work hard.
The regular season is winding down on the NASCAR Monster Energy Series circuit. This weekend, the top drivers in auto racing are at another of the sport's most iconic racetracks, the Bull Ring in Bristol, Tennessee. The NBC Sports announcing team of Rick Allen and Jeff Burton has a preview.
Welcome to Bristol Motor Speedway. Alongside Jeff Burton, I'm Rick Allen. When we come to Thunder Valley, the word chaos always comes up.
Well, it's a great word to describe this racetrack. It's a half-mile racetrack, tons of banking, and tons of speed. So one driver makes a small mistake and it has a big impact. Things happen so fast here. The drivers can't see very far ahead of them. You're going so fast. It's the action track. There's so many things that happen here. It's a fun place to watch a race. Very frustrating place to race.
Only 3 races remain until the playoffs. Does that ramp the intensity up?
I think it does, and I think coming to this type of racetrack, it's the last thing you want to see. You don't want to see a racetrack where you see wrecks, you see problems, because you have to race for points. There's several guys that can't afford bad nights. They don't want to be here. They want to be somewhere that's easier.
Make sure to join us. 7 o'clock on Saturday is Countdown to Green on NBC, and then racing from Thunder Valley at 7:30, also on NBC.
Of course, you can see that race right here on NBC, and we'll have more LEX18 news after this.